deep to left field. Back he goes toward the wall. It is a home run. Hit deep to left field. Back he goes to the wall. It is gone.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, WGAA, the Big AA. This is Cedartown High School Lady Dawgs softball on the Big AA, WGAA 1340 AM and now at 106.1 FM. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app. Let's head down to the field for today's action.
And good evening, Cedartown High School Lady Dawgs softball fans. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter bringing you another region matchup. Lady Dawgs at home this afternoon taking on the Southeast Whitfield Lady Raiders. Trying to pick up another win. Cedartown coming off of that tough loss last night against the Rock Park Lady Jackets, looking to bounce back here at home. The Lady Dawgs 15-8 on the season. And Andrew, the last time that these two teams met, Cedartown would eventually come out on top, but Southeast Whitfield would stick around for a while. Cedartown would knock off the Lady Raiders by a final score of 15-3. But the game before that, that was the game where they would stick around quite a bit. It was a one-run win for Cedartown by a final score of 5-4. So a tough outing the first time these two teams met. A dominating performance by Cedartown in the previous game. We'll see what is in store for us this afternoon. We'll pause and we'll listen in for the playing of the national anthem. Recreation night here at Cedartown High School as the Lady Dawgs look to go for the season sweep against the Southeast Whitfield Raiders. Having some of our recreation softball players here tonight joining us for tonight's game. Also a little bit of a change in the lineup tonight. It'll be Kristen Cash that'll get the start in the center circle for the Lady Dawgs. Bella Howe will get the start behind the plate. She's going to be your Lady Dawgs backstop tonight. Defensively, some changes as well. From first to third, it's going to be Emmeline Waite's going to get the start over at first base. Second base will be Avery Elliott. In the shortstop spot tonight, it's going to be Mariah Westmoreland. Allie Elliott will get the start over at third base. And then if you're going from the outfield from left to right, it'll be Chloe Ramey. Of course, in the center field spot, it'll be your captain in Haven Barclay. And over in the right field spot, it'll be Chastity Washington. So last night's performance, Andrew Carter, was not one that we want to remember, and a little bit of a change in the lineup, possibly a result of that performance. Shaylee Pittman got the start, did not have a good outing, so she gets the night off. Kinsley Boozer also with the night off tonight.
Yeah, I think this might be one of those kind of cases to where you just maybe kind of a wake-up call type deal, but it's if you're going to do it against a 1-16 team, and the Southeast Raiders have had a tough season. But in the circle for Cedartown, of course, as we mentioned, Kristen Cash, who has done well in her starts. Of course, Lady Dawgs looking to sweep the season series with the Southeast Lady Raiders. And the first pitch of the ball game coming to number 30, Avery Skiles. It's a little swinging bunt picked up on the bare hand throw to first in time. Great play for out number one.
Get defensive play there for the Lady Dawgs. Sometimes, especially on the first pitch, that'll kind of keep you or catch you sleeping, I should say. But Cedartown able to react very well, and that is the first out of the inning.
And we'll bring up Riley Schuler, the catcher, with one out here in the top of the first inning. The pitch on the way. Up and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Lady Bulldogs wearing their all whites with red letters, red numbers, trimmed in red socks. And the Southeast Raiders with black uniform tops, trimmed in maroon and white pants. The pitch on the way, ground ball to first base. Picked over there at first. And she'll take it to the bag herself on the 3 unassisted. Good play by Emlyn Waits, and 2 quick outs here in the first.
Good way to get things started for Cash in the center circle tonight.
Michaela Penley will be the batter with 2 outs and nobody on base. Cash deals. Chopper to third base. Past the glove, though, but Mariah Westmoreland picks it up, throws on a hop, and she'll be safe. So it'll be a 2-out base runner for the Lady Raiders.
Got under the glove there of Allie Elliott, who was charging in from third base to make that play, but a good defensive stop from Mariah Westmoreland, who was following up with the play, would come in behind her, able to make the snag, and
I think that'll
just missed it.
I think that'll be an infield single, and that was what the ruling was. So that'll bring us now to Destiny Kennemore, and she'll take over the outside corner for a called strike 1.
You like to see the hustle out of the young players there on the left side of the infield for Cedartown.
A little bit of a wind blowing in from center field, overcast skies, but no chance of rain that we're aware of. There's a tapper foul behind home plate.
Well, no, really, this has been the way that or at least up in Rome today, this was the way the forecast was all day. It was just overcast skies.
Yep.
No rain to speak of, but I'm sure it was very similar down here today. Really comfortable temperatures.
Kristen deals an 0-2. Line drive to center field. It's going to fall for a base hit in front of Haven Barclay. The throw will come into second base, and she'll be safe. So a 2-out single, have runners on first and second, rather, 2 consecutive singles with 2 outs.
That'll bring up Cheyenne Blevins. She'll come to the plate with runners at first and second and 2 outs. So after 2 quick outs, 2 singles, Andrew, and Southeast trying to keep the inning going.
Cheyenne Blevins, the starting pitcher for the Southeast Raiders. There's a call strike right there over the plate. 0-1 the count now to Blevins. This is the 3rd and final meeting of the season between these 2 squads. As we mentioned, Southeast with only 1 win on the season. The 0-1. Liner foul. Look out, first base coach. Strike 2. Runners on first and second. Penley, the lead runner at second, and the runner at first base is Kennemore. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. The pitch on the way. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. Green light applied. Throw comes toward home. There may be a play there, but it's going to be past the catcher. She'll be safe. Runners going to advance to second and third on the play. And Southeast strikes first, 1-0, Lady Raiders.
Good throw in there by Haven Barclay to get it in. Got it to Bella Howell, but the throw just got in past her. It was going to be a bang-bang play at the plate regardless. So the run does score. Runners move up to second and third on the throw in.
Well, Penley was coming in charging hard. You kind of have to brace yourself for impact right there, and I don't know if we were quite ready to do that. There's a line drive to right field. Off the glove, but caught in right field by Chastity Washington. Hit off the top of the glove, but thankfully it went straight up and she was able to secure it. And Southeast Whitfield gets a run on 3 hits and 2 left. We head now to the bottom half of the first. It's Southeast 1 and Cedartown coming up on this 60-second timeout on the Big Double A.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
1-0 is your score as we head to the bottom of the first inning. 1 run on 3 hits, 2 left aboard for Southeast in that top of the first. It'll be Haven Barclay, Avery Elliott, and Chastity Washington to lead things off for the Cedartown Lady Dogs.
Looking for this Lady Dogs offense to get something going here. Corners are playing her pretty shallow, expecting maybe a bunt or but we haven't seen many bunts from Haven Barclay this year. She's been swinging a pretty hot bat. She's got a couple of home runs this year. That one misses, 1 ball, no strikes.
I think Coach Josh Smith has really kind of put the bat in Haven's hands and said, look, you're swinging a hot stick, use the power.
Ball 2, that one missed upstairs. The starting pitcher, Blevins, in the circle. Penley at third. Skiles at shortstop. Byers at second. And Madron at first. Schuler is behind the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch. A really slow pitch there, but it caught the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike.
There's that really off-speed pitch that Sean was reminding us of before the game.
Yes.
Kind of catches him off guard.
I remember it now. 2-1. There's a ground ball to shortstop. 2 hops, the throw to first. Dug out of the dirt there, and she's out number 1, so that'll retire Haven Barclay. Avery Elliott will be the batter, Sam, and she's going to be in the 2-hole in the lineup for the Lady Bulldogs.
Well, without Shaylee Pittman and Kinsley Boozer in the lineup, this is kind of where it changes. Typically, you would see Pittman in that 2 spot and Boozer in the 3 spot, but you've got Avery Elliott instead in this 2 spot and Chastity Washington in the 3 spot, so this will be Elliott to the plate.
Avery gets clunked between the numbers.
I was halfway expecting her to fall over like Travis Darno did when he got hit with that.
That was the best thing I've ever seen.
But she doesn't, and she jogs down to first base, and she will gladly take the 1 out based on a hit batsman. And so that will bring up Chastity Washington. And Washington with a chance here to move a runner over. We'll see if they'll let Elliott try to stretch her legs.
First pitch, a fastball strike throw to first. Ooh, just able to get back there. Nothing won the count.
Yeah, Schuler with a throw down to first base, trying to catch Elliott sleeping. And I tell you what, she at least got her napping. Maybe not in a full sleep, but close.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Taken outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're at Woodland on Thursday, 5:30 start for that ball game. Our final game against the Wildcats this year. We've already played them twice. 1-1 on the way. Upstairs on that off-speed cheese, 2-1 the count. Then we're off for a week for softball, that is. Softball and football off the same week. Is it fall break? There's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another snap down to first base. But, yeah, both softball and football are off on the same week. Cedartown trailing Southeast here in the bottom of the first inning, 1-0. Avery Elliott at first base after being hit by a pitch. Chastity fouls that one back. Big cut there.
Tell you what, Quentin might need a new mask after that one.
Quentin Dulaney calling balls and strikes behind the plate, and Sharon Cook is the field umpire.
Sharon's going to come in and dust off there in the center circle. Give Quentin just a minute to readjust. Although we're all ready to go back to work. Chastity climbs in. The count's even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the first inning. Cedartown trails 1-0.
Blevins deals. Past third base, a base hit. Stopping at second base will be Elliott. She'll stop there in a single, the first hit of the ball game. Chastity Washington got that slow pitch, and she hit it hard past third base.
Just another good piece of hitting by Chastity Washington. Ripped it down that third base side, and that'll put runners at first and second. And now you've got another big bat coming to the plate in the form of Kendall Howard. You know that she can drive the ball.
She'll take one. I think it was low. 1 ball and no strikes.
Howard provided the only RBI in last night's contest against Rockmart.
If you recall, for a time, Cedartown led the game for a half inning. Rockmart would tie it in the bottom half of the first. There's that big old looping breaking ball off-speed pitch called a strike. 1-1. In fact, the game was tied 1-1 for about 3 innings, and then that's when Rockmart busted out for all the runs. Here's the 1-1. Called strike over the outside corner, 1-2 now to Kendall Howard.
And then, unfortunately, sometimes, like things happen in sports, the wheels came off.
Well, it happened to the Braves last night, too.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Happened to him Sunday night and Monday.
A 9-0 loss last night.
1-2 pitch is going to be dropped. Runners will advance to second and third as Schuler had trouble finding it, but once she did, the runners had already moved up. 2 balls and 2 strikes now, the count, 1 out. Kristen Cash with a base hit could give Cedartown the lead here.
Elliott moves up to third base, Washington up to second.
Popped up, back behind us, and hits the roof. There's another leak.
I was ready that time, guys.
You were ready
I was
for it.
ready. I'm not saying I would have been able to make the snag, but I was ready at least. Yeah.
Another dent in the press box roof. I'm just glad nothing fell down on you.
That we know of.
That we know of. 2-2 misses upstairs, full count, 3-2.
Get a bat here by Kendall.
Atlanta Braves open up a series with the Cincinnati Reds on the road.
6:40 first pitch tonight, so a little less than an hour away.
3-2 on the way. Ball 4, and that will load the bases for Kristen Cash. And the last time Kristen Cash was starting and batting, she had a good game.
And an opportunity here to help herself.
I think against the Dalton Catamounts, she had a very good game at the plate.
We'll see what she's able to do here in the bottom of the first with the bases loaded and only 1 out.
Cash hits a ground ball to second base. The run will score. The throw goes to second in time. They throw home just in case Chastity Washington decided she wanted to come home to score. She did not, but Cedartown has tied it up in an RBI for Kristen Cash.
So 1-1 is your score. Chastity Washington will stand at third base. Kendall Howard will stand at second base. And that'll bring up Allie Elliott. She comes to the plate with 2 outs and 2 on.
Allie has had some flashes of greatness at the plate. Takes a strike that time, nothing in 1 the count.
She had a solid hit in last night's game as well.
Now, the first inning was looking pretty good, and then everything else happened. There's a base hit past second base. Cedartown's going to have a lead against Passer all the way to the fence. Run, baby, run. Past second base to third. They're going to give her they're going to hold her up at third base. It's going to be 2 runs in, and Cedartown leads it 3-1.
Listen, I was giving her the green light before she even got to second base. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened, Andrew. But another good piece of hitting there by Allie Elliott, and she just took it the other way. She didn't do anything too fancy with it, and that's what we've seen her do throughout the season is just hit the ball the other way, got past the right fielder out there, and just drove it. By the time they tracked it
Fly
down,
ball to center field, playable. Catch is made for out number 3, but Sam, 3 runs come across,
yep.
2 RBIs. Officially 1. You have to count the error. 1 RBI for Allie Elliott, 1 RBI for Kristen Cash. An error scoring another run, and Cedartown leads 3-1 as we head to the second inning. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be right back after this.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
3-1 is your score as we go to the top of the second inning. Lady Dogs striking for 3 runs in that bottom of the first. Allie Elliott coming through with that big base hit to drive in 2. And Cedartown will go back to work defensively. And Andrew, we talked about it during the break. Elliott has figured out how to drive the ball the other way, and it has come up big for the Lady Dogs in multiple occasions, and it does so again here tonight against Southeast.
It certainly did, especially this time. So great job there by the Lady Bulldogs to take advantage of some situations they were able to get. Number 21, it'll be Blakely Byers will lead it off here in the top of the second inning.
7, 8, 9 due up for the Raiders. Byers, Franks, and Kidd.
Pitch on the way is a little ground ball swinging bunt. The throw to first base will be in time. Good play there. No need to panic on that one. Just pick it up and throw over to first base, and they got her. 1 pitch, 1 out at the top of the second. Liberty Franks is the designated player. She'll be batting with 1 out, nobody on base for Southeast. Kristen Cash toes the rubber and deals. Ground ball to short, picked up there by Mariah Westmoreland, throws to first in time.
Just like the start of the first inning, 2 quick outs.
Listen to that Cedartown dugout cheering on some of these younger players.
Love to see it.
Mariah Westmoreland getting her first start at short at the varsity level. She may have played some short in the past, but her first start at short in the varsity level. Good play there. That pitch misses outside, ball 1.
This is Lydia Kidd to the plate for the first time, getting to start out in left field this afternoon for Southeast.
The left fielder. 1 ball, no strikes. Lights are on here. Swing and a miss, 1-1. I see Mariah's sister, Taylor Westmoreland. She's in the background. She was quite a good shortstop for the Lady Bulldogs and a good catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, 1-2. You got a crick in your shoulder, or you're waving at somebody?
I may have been waving at a young fan.
Okay. 1-2 on the way. Got her swinging for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down go the Southeast Raiders. About as quick an inning as you can have. Bottom half of the second coming up. Cedartown 3, Southeast 1, 60-second break.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
3 up, 3 down in the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Lady Dogs with a 2-run lead over Southeast Whitfield here at home. 3-1 is your score. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter. Cedartown High School Lady Dogs softball here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, 106.1 FM. AM 1340, the NFHS Network, Facebook Live, and YouTube Live, all of the platforms.
If you missed us, it's your fault.
That's right.
Because there's plenty of places to watch us or listen to us.
8, 9, and 1 due up for the Lady Dogs. It'll be Emmeline Waits to the plate.
Blevins set and the pitch is low. 1 ball, no strikes now to Waits. Here's the 1-0. High and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Blevins looking toward the visitors' dugout for the signal and the pitch. Through the off-speed pitch, and it missed. 3 balls and 1 strike. Must have been near the microphone because you could hear every little step.
Yes, you could. Good chance for Waits here. Good count for to tee off on one. She's due for a big hit.
Yes, she is.
I tell you, she's done a heck of a job over at first.
It's called strike 1, 3-1, taken all the way, and I don't blame her.
Oh, I agree. I'm right there with you.
3 balls and 1 strike to the Cedartown first baseman. Blevins has the signal and the pitch. Chopper to shortstop, about 4 hops. The throw to first is thrown away, and she's going to reach on an E6. So Emmeline Waits aboard, and now it'll be Chloe Ramey to get in at bat. It's not her first start. She has started at least one other game that I'm aware of.
And we see her a lot come in as well and run as well, so she is not a name that is unfamiliar. She's going to grab a bat here with 1 on and nobody out.
Where's number 23?
Oh.
There's the called strike on that big breaking ball. In fact, it buckled her knees.
Yeah, that's the first time she's seen that pitch, so it kind of took her by surprise.
He said, let it hit you, it won't hurt.
Nope.
It's true.
Well, it's coming in there kind of slow. They had something fall out from the visiting dugout. It looks like one of the scrapes that is dragged behind one of the tractors to drag the field. So they are moving that, and now I think we're ready to go back to work. There we go.
Good job, Coach Lane.
So 0-1 the count on Ramey, and she'll stand in, and we're ready to go back to work.
0-1 pitch. Ground ball, shortstop. They'll feed to second base to get the force there. So it'll be a fielder's choice. And 1 gone here in the inning. He'll take us back to the top of the order with Haven Barclay.
Barclay grounded out to start off the game. She's looking for her first hit of the contest. She comes to the plate with 1 on and 1 out.
Haven did have a hit against Rockmar, didn't she? Pretty sure she did. Yes, she did.
I was going to say, I've taken a nap since then, so.
There's the big breaking ball for a called strike 1. It's not a pitch you see on a regular basis. I'll tell you what, if she sees it again, she's probably going to smash it. There's a faster pitch there. It misses for ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. We mentioned earlier we are at Woodland Thursday, and then we have a week off, and I think we have 1 more home game, maybe 2. 1-1 on the way. That one misses high and away. 2 balls and a strike. I guess I could check the schedule.
That looked like that off-speed, slow pitch again, but that one hangs up way upstairs and away on that.
After tonight,
pitch.
We only have 1 more home game. That's October 1st against Cass. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball past third and foul, 2-2. We go to Woodland Thursday, we just mentioned. Tuesday, October 1st, we host Cass. Thursday, we go to Dalton, and Tuesday, October the 8th, we're at Cartersville to wrap up the regular season. Lady Dogs, I believe, have already wrapped up a playoff berth. Your 1 and 2 spots in the region have already been set. It's just a battle between 3 and 4 right now. That's down low and away. Full count now to Haven Barclay. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lady Bulldogs with a 15-8 mark. Currently sit at fourth in the region standings. Cass right above us. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball back to the circle. She'll spin and throw. That spin just about cost a base hit right there. Runner will advance to second base, and that's 2 gone in the inning. You can't give Haven Barclay a single second, and that just about cost her. Altoona first place in the region with a 14-1 overall record. And what's so crazy is Cedartown almost beat Altoona twice. Here's Avery Elliott with 2 outs and a runner on second. There's a chopper to shortstop the field. She'll throw to first this time, and the inning is over. Cedartown leaves a runner in the bottom half of the second. We head to the third. It's Cedartown 3 and Southeast Raiders 1. Back after this 60-second break.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
We'll go to the top of the third. Still 3-1 your score. Lady Dogs lead here at home.
Avery Skiles will lead it off, top of the order. She shows bunt and takes low and in, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. She originally showed bunt and then took it back to the top to the shoulder. Did not swing at it. 1 ball and no strikes now the count on her.
Before we went to the break, Andrew, you were talking about those standings. Altoona at 14-1, Cartersville 13-1.
Yep.
Cass 9-5.
2 balls, no strikes. That was low and in.
Lady Dogs 10-6, and then look at the drop off after that.
Yeah, Dalton 4-10, Woodland 4-10, Southeast 1-11, Hiram 1-12.
That's an incredible drop off between your top 4 teams and then the rest of your region.
2-0 on the way, swing and a miss, 2-1. It really is, and the overall record itself. You know, Dalton with only 4 wins on the season, but Cedartown has 15 wins on the season. We actually are tied with Cartersville for the most wins of the season. There's a fly ball hit to left field. Chloe Ramey is there. She'll make the catch for the first out.
Yep, Cedartown with 15 total wins on the season, a record of 15-8. Cartersville also with 15 wins on the season, 15-4. Altoona has 14-2 on the season. Cass 11-7.
Yeah, Altoona's only played 1 non-region game. The rest have been region games. At least that's according to Max Preps. Could be different. 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. Bunt try, she went for it, and that's a strike. Nothing in 1.
Riley Schuler. Schuler is 0 for 1.
So really, as I was mentioning, Cedartown plays Cass on October the 1st here at home. That could decide who's 3rd or 4th, and that could be a huge advantage going into the playoffs. You know, Cedartown will likely be traveling the first round. There's a little pop to third base, and Allie Elliott makes that catch, out number 2. But you're right. The difference between the top 4 and the bottom 4 is stark.
It is. And that just goes to show you how tough it has been for Cedartown against those other teams at the top of the region.
Here's Schuler now. Schuler fouls 1 away. Sterock 1. Actually, Penley, I beg your pardon. It's at the plate. Schuler was just there. Michaela Penley, the center fielder. No balls and a strike. Kristen Cash in the circle for Cedartown, delivers. Liner down the right field line. That is a fair ball. Chastity Washington picks it up quick. Holds her to a single. What a great job by Chastity to get to that ball.
Well, listen, you know that you're going to get 100% effort from Chastity every time she steps out onto the field, and that's exactly what she gave you there. Hustled over, made the play there up against the fence, and got that in quickly. A lot of times that's going to be a double right out of the box for somebody, but because of the speed and the hustle over there from Washington, she holds her to a single, and that's going to bring up Kennemore.
Destiny Kennemore swings and misses. Strike one, wears a pretty high number for softball, number 88.
Double eights there. Kennemore 1 for 1 on the afternoon. Playing over in right field today.
In the major leagues, they would call that a spring training number.
Yeah. In football, that'd be a kicker?
That'd be a kicker. 0-1 on the way. Is upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Not necessarily. I mean, some kick like the Falcons kicker wears like number 16, almost a quarterback number. Young Wei Koo. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. To Destiny Kennemore. She takes low and in. The throw to second base will be late. And swiping the bag is Penley. 2-1 the count now to the batter, Destiny Kennemore.
Tough throw down to second for Bella Howe there.
Well, it was low and in, so she really didn't have a good, she had to pick it up.
Not a clean pick for him. That was tough.
Wasn't able to get really much gas on the throw. 2-1 on the way. High and away, 3 balls and a strike. Cedartown Bulldogs host the Cass Colonels this Friday for Legacy Night.
Yep. It'll be a big night.
At the dock.
We'll be hosting all of our rec department kids as well.
3-1 on the way. A little soft fly ball to shortstop, but it's going to be playable. And Mariah Westmoreland makes the catch, and Cedartown will head now to the bottom half of the third after 1 runner left aboard. We head now to the bottom half. 3-1 the score, back after 60 seconds.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Quick inning for the Lady Dogs defensively in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Cedartown still on top here at home. 3-1 is your score. Washington Howard cashed you up for the Lady Dogs. 3, 4, and 5 in the order. Washington 1 for 1 on the afternoon. Chastity would also come around and score a run for Cedartown. So she will lead things off here in the bottom half of the third inning. Another nice night for some high school softball here at home.
Temperature right now, 73 degrees. Cannot ask for a better evening. Blevins deals. There's a little chopper to shortstop. She'll pick that up on a couple of hops. They throw on to first, and they just got her. 1 pitch, 1 out.
I'd say it was about that close.
And for those who didn't see what Sam just did, it was
that close.
That close.
That'll bring up Kendall Howard. Howard drew a walk in her first plate appearance and would later come around and score a run. She comes to the plate this time with the bases empty and 1 out.
Blevins deals her 38th pitch. There's a chopper to shortstop. It'll be a throw over to first base, a bit high, but she pulled it back down and got the foot on the bag, and that'll be out number 2. A couple of pitches and a couple of outs.
Kristen Cash will come to the plate now. Cash 0 for 1 with an RBI. Going to have a quick talk with Coach Josh Smith before she steps into the box.
Yeah, I'm looking here on this. Allie Elliott came around to score there. Chastity Washington and Kendall Howard both advanced to second and third in that inning. I think she came to the plate with the bases loaded, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you are right, sir.
And then, of course, we had the 2 runs come in a batter later. 2 outs, nobody on base this time. There's a ground ball hit to shortstop. She'll field and throw. It's been a busy spot over there, and it's been 3 pitches, 3 outs. And we head now to the top of the 4th. Lady Dogs lead it 3-1 back after this 60-second break.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
3 up, 3 down for the Lady Dogs in the bottom of the 3rd. We'll go to the top of the 4th. Still 3-1 your score. 5, 6, and 7 due up for Southeast Whitfield. Blevins will come to the plate.
Literally 3 pitches up and 3 outs.
A very quick inning. So Blevins comes to the plate. She's 1 for 1 with an RBI.
Blevins will take low.
The only RBI of the afternoon for Southeast.
1 ball and no strike. Southeast has 4 hits. Only 1 run and 2 errors. Cedartown 3 runs on 2 hits. We have not had any hits since the first inning. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll talk about that ball game coming up Friday, Cedartown and Cass. Cedartown Bulldogs 5-0 on the season and 1-0 in region play. Here's the 1-1. Called strike, 1 and 2. Good pitch there from Kristen Cash.
Went down Friday night against Hiram, and that was a big upset.
I think just about all of us.
Home.
Just about all of us on our picks there missed that one.
Well, and there was an injury in that game to the Cass quarterback. I heard some rumblings, don't know the extent of the injury.
1-2 pitch, pops up to third base. What a catch there at third base as she came into foul territory. Allie Elliott. 1 gone. We've seen some defensive gems in this ball game for Cedartown.
A little flash of leather there by the young lady. First out of the inning. That'll bring up Allie Azurdia. She is 0 for 1.
Here's the pitch from Cash. Just missed inside, ball 1.
The Colonels have lost 2 in a row now. 0-1 in the region after that loss to Hiram on Friday night.
You know, I'm not sure if I'd rather them come in with 1 win or 1 loss.
I think I'd rather them come in with 1 win, honestly.
Yeah. 1-0 pitch on the way. High chopper, another chance for Elliott at third. Throw to first in time. Good stretch over there first by Cedartown's first baseman, Emmeline Waits, and that's out number 2. But yeah, I mean, you know, when we're talking about the football schedule for Cedartown, the Cass game was one we circled.
A big one we circled. A big one we circled. And one that I circled preseason that I'm glad I circled in pencil that I have since erased, which I hope this doesn't come back to bite me.
I've still got it. I've still got it circled. You know
which one I'm talking about.
Yes. Well, and Hiram to me
is another one.
A sneaky
game.
And we have to go there to play. Yep. Dalton having a rough season, but the Cartersville game here at home is going to be the biggest home game regular season in a long time. Ground ball to first base, and that will be an easy play for Emlyn Waits, and another 3-up, 3-down inning for the Cedartown D. Heading out to the bottom half of the fourth, it is Cedartown 3, Southeast 1.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673. Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Bottom of the fourth coming up here at CHS. Still a 3-1 game. Southeast would strike first in the top of the first inning. Cedartown would come back and pick up 3 in the bottom of the first. It's been scoreless ever since.
Time for the offense to get going. Allie Elliott, who's made some good plays over third base, is going to lead it off. She's 1 for 1 with an RBI. Drove home 2 runs, actually. One was on an error. That one just missed outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Allie. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to center field, should be playable, and it is. The catch is made for the first out. Called out there by Ozerdio.
It's going to bring up Bella Howe. Howe is 0 for 1. Needing to start behind the plate for Cedartown today. So Howe stands in with nobody on and 1 out.
She flew out to center field her last time up. Bella takes a strike, 0-1. If all goes according to plan, we will have video and radio for you on Thursday. From Woodland High School. No 0-1 pitch on the way. The slow breaking pitch misses outside, ball 1.
Which is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Cartersville Middle School.
Literally like less than a mile. It's so close. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss.
Which
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I did not know.
Yep.
Because, you pass
Ferry.
it.
Yeah, it's on Douthat Ferry.
But, of course, I was coming from Rome. So I came in a different direction than I normally come in. So I passed Cartersville Middle School. And then all of a sudden, I'm pulling into Woodland High School.
1-2 on the way. That's fouled away. Oddly enough, Woodland Middle School is pretty far away from Woodland High School. Woodland Middle School is close to Harley.
Interesting.
Over there on the opposite side of 113. And the elementary school is also over that way. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 gone here in the bottom half of the fourth. The big breaking slow pitch misses outside, 2-2. Two-two pitch, popped up and foul. Just got an email from the Polk County Jail that we'll probably have a report on tomorrow on an on the arrest of a Haralson County Sheriff's deputy in Polk County. So we'll try to find out some more information about that.
That will not be on Sports Talk.
No, it will not. I'll have that on the local news tomorrow. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The big breaking ball she just couldn't get.
That's just a tough pitch to deal with.
Emmeline Waits reached on an error her last time. Got to get the bats going again. We scored 3 runs in the bottom of the first, but nothing since.
No, the bats have been awfully quiet.
They have
here lately. Blevins has really settled into a nice rhythm out there from Southeast.
There's a fly ball down the right field line and foul, strike 1. Oh, 1 the count.
I think they're still waiting on they were waiting on the pitch call to come in from the dugout. Now they're ready.
There's a little fly ball down the right side. Foul ball. Nothing in 2 the count.
That one kind of landing in no man's land.
Stay tuned for that story tomorrow. Nothing in 2 the count. Blevins delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the inning. And Cedartown goes in order in the bottom half of the 4th. We head to the 5th. Cedartown with a 3-1 lead over Southeast Whitfield. Back after 60 seconds on the Big Double A.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
8, 9, and 1 due up here in the top of the 5th inning. It'll be Franks, Kidd, and Skiles due up.
Nothing doing for both sides, really. That one misses low and in, ball 1, offensively speaking, since the first inning. Southeast scored first, scored a run in the first. Cedartown responded with 3 in the bottom half, but since then, a bunch of goose eggs on the board.
Franks is 0 for 1. Heading the count here, 1 ball, no strike.
That ball is driven deep to left field, but it's going to be playable. Haven Barclay with a little bit of a jump there, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. That ball was drilled pretty hard there to left center, but no problem for Haven Barclay.
No, just a solid defensive player out there in center field for Cedartown. You know, anything hit in her area, she's going to be right on top of it. No problem with that one at all. So this will bring up Lydia Kidd. Kidd is 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
There's a pop-up right side. I think it's going to be out of play. Yep, it's the roof of the first base dugout. No balls and 1 strike to count. That ball that was hit just a moment ago to left center field, probably the hardest hit ball today from either side. Liberty Franks there, the one who flew out to left center field to Haven Barclay. 1 out, top of the 5th, the 0-1. A little pop fly to first base. No problem for Emmeline Waite. She'll make the catch for out number 2. A little flare job there in the infield.
Yeah, good communication over there between Waits and Elliott. Elliott giving way to Waits.
Avery Skiles, her last time up, flew out to left field. swing and a miss, strike one. Overall, Skiles is 0 for 2, the shortstop for Southeast Whitfield. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, nothing in 2. We are barely an hour into this ball game. Actually, we're less than an hour in the ball game. It's 6:22, the pitch. Called strike 3, got her looking, and another 3-up, 3-down inning for the Cedartown defense. We head out to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Cedartown still leads 3-1 back after 60 seconds on the Big Double A.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
3-1 still your score as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Dogs leading here at home. It'll be 9-1-2 due up for Cedartown. Chloe Ramey will come to the plate to lead things off. Ramey is 0 for 1. Cash through 5 innings, Andrew, has only given up the 1 run on 4 hits and has recorded 2 strikeouts. She has been extremely efficient so far for Cedartown. Offensively, Lady Dogs striking for 3 runs in that first, and the bats have gone cold since. We'll see if Ramey can get things off to a hot start here for the Lady Dogs in the bottom of the 5th. Pick up a couple of insurance runs as we head into the latter parts of this contest.
Chloe takes a strike call over the outside corner. You mentioned Chloe's 0 for 1. She hit into a fielder's choice, reached on that play, but Emmeline Waits, the lead runner, was out at second base on the fielder's choice play. So she's made contact and reached, but gets the 0 for because of the fielder's choice. There's a hard hit ground ball to shortstop. She'll pick that and throw, pull the foot off the bag, but back on there in time to get Chloe Ramey, 1 gone in the inning. Now back to the top of the order, Haven Barclay for her 3rd trip to the plate, I think. Maybe her 3rd.
So according to Game Changer, we also have a pitching change. Blevins no longer on the mound. She's moved over to first base, and Madron has moved from first base and is now pitching for Southeast.
Yep, number 14, you're correct. Just missed a bit low, I think. 1 ball, no strikes now to Haven Barclay.
Haven 0 for 2. Got to get a hit here for Haven.
Need to get something going here. We do lead 3-1, but like we said, the bats have been silent. There's a fly ball to the gap in right field. Gets past her. It's going to roll to the fence. Look at Haven run to second, to third. Going to wave her around. She's going to try. Nope, they're going to hold her at third.
Good call.
I think it was, yeah. Give her a triple.
Good throw in, good relay there for Southeast to get it in. It was going to be a play at the plate. And with only 1 out in the inning, I think that was a really good call there.
Absolutely. Avery Elliott 0 for 1 with a run scored.
So Elliott with a chance to pick up an RBI and an insurance run for the Lady Dogs here with a base hit.
Pitch on the way. Swung and missed for strike 1. That pitch was kind of a rise there that Avery swung through.
Well, you hear Coach Smith down there tell her to leave that one up. Leave it alone.
0-1 on the way. Good job there. Throw is high, gets over the bag, and that's going to score Haven Barclay. Error on the throw from the catcher. It'll be an E2, and Haven Barclay scores to make it 4-1 Cedartown. The count is 1 ball, 1 strike now on Avery Elliott.
Well, that speedy runner over there, Haven Barclay. She'll force teams into making errors like that, and that's exactly what she did there.
Madron looks down for the sign, the 1-1 on the way. That ball is driven to left field pretty deep. Left fielder cannot make the catch. It gets down and rolls all the way to the fence. Elliott may have herself a triple. She's going to slide in safely. 2 triples in a row. Cedartown leads 4-1.
She blew right through the stop sign,
She sure
too.
did.
Buddy, he held up the stop sign, and she blew right through it, but thankfully able to get in there and get under, and she's in safely.
I tell you what,
she'll stand at third, and that'll bring up Chastity Washington.
You know, that ball probably should have been caught, but, man, I tell you what, once it got past her, she was thinking 3 all the way out of the box. Chastity would love to get a base hit right here. She is 1 for 2 on the day, but she'd like to get an extra base hit. The pitch. Ground ball off the glove of the shortstop, and she will reach. First and third. No advance by Elliott at third base. We'll see how they score. Probably an E6. If she feels that cleanly, she gets Chastity Washington more than likely.
Second time that Chastity Washington has hit the ball on the ground to that side. The first time she hit it through. This time knocked it down, but they do score it as a single.
Yeah, kind of a generous single, but I'll take it. We'll take it. That misses high and away. Ball 1 now to the designated player, Kendall Howard.
So Washington stands over at first base, Elliott at third. Runners at the corner, still only 1 out. 1 run already across, 4-1 your score.
This has all the earmarks of a big inning. The way that run was scored. High chopper to short, off her glove. Here comes Elliott. She will score. Everybody's safe. It's 5-1. That'll be another error, I believe. That should be an error at that time.
That should definitely be an error. Skiles charged in at it, just misplayed it. That'll bring up Kristen Cash. Cash is 0 for 2 with an RBI. And another opportunity to help herself again.
They ruled it a single.
I don't know about that either.
Strike called 0-1. We are following the Cedartown game changer. They're going to, I don't know. No balls and a strike to Kristen Cash. 0 for 2 with an RBI, we mentioned.
2 runs in, 5-1 your score, bottom of the 5th.
Swing and a miss, 0-2. A half swing there by Cash, and she's down 0-2. Probably one of my favorite cheers from the dugout. Kristen wears
I like
a 2-2?
it. Yes, she does.
Yes.
She does.
She does indeed.
The first time I heard it, it took me completely off guard.
0-2 pitch. Popped up to second base. Infield fly has been called, and the runner, and she's out automatically. So that'll be out number 2. Cash, victim of an infield fly pop out to second base.
That'll bring up Allie Elliott. 1 for 2 with an RBI. So Allie digs in with 2 on, 2 out, 2 runs in.
Chastity running at second. Howard is at first base. And the pitch. Ground ball toward third. That'll be a foul ball. And 0-1 now to Allie Elliott. Playing the hot corner over at third.
I think the flyover is a little bit late, and also off target.
Yes, I think you're right. The 0-1.
Oh,
Ooh, that one hit hard.
Out.
You heard, just the sound of that thing made it. But she got hit by pitch, in case you didn't know if you're listening on radio and not watching it. That was a clunk. She got hit by pitch.
Yeah, that one hurt. So that'll load the bases. 2 outs. Bella Howell will come to the plate. 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
Good time to snap out of the 0 for right here with the bases full. Washington at third, Howard second, Elliott at first base. 2 outs in the bottom half of the 5th. 1 run is in. Actually, 2 runs are in here in the inning. Fly ball to the right side, down for a hit. 2 runs are going to score on the play. The throw comes into the second base side, and Cedartown opens up a 7-1 lead.
Well, you said it, Andrew. This had all of the makings of a big inning, and so far, so good. 4 runs across so far here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and the Lady Dogs have a 6-run lead. 7-1 is your score.
Bella Howe will be excused for a courtesy runner. It's going to be number 7. Emma Warren will get the nod for the courtesy running chores over at first base. This may be her first appearance in a varsity game this year.
I believe she's run one other time, maybe. I believe I've called her name running once. Maybe Paulding County when we played over there, possibly.
I'll take your word for it.
This will bring up Waits. Waits 0 for 2 with a strikeout.
Waits takes a strike called. Nothing in 1 the count. Cedartown 7, Southeast 1, a 4 spot so far here in the bottom half of the 5th.
So you got Elliott out at second base, and then the courtesy runner Warren over at first for the Cedartown backstop.
A 1 misses upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Madron deals, fouled back off the mask of the catcher, I believe. The count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
With the book closed on Blevins, she would go 4 innings, giving up just 3 runs on just 2 hits, recording 2 strikeouts.
It's not been smooth sailing for Madron since she came in, giving up the 4 runs so far. That pitch misses outside, 2-2.
So far, the 4 runs on 5 hits. All 4 runs have been earned runs. Trying to complete her first full inning of work.
The 2-2 with 2 outs. Whale outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Count now full against the Lady Dogs first baseman Emmeline Waits. Again, Waits is due for a good base hit, and this would be a perfect time for it.
Well, you know
extend the inning.
You know
Move
it.
some runners over. Full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, bounced up there, and the bases are loaded.
I'll take that too, though.
I certainly will.
Moves the runners over, loads the bases. And that'll bring up Chloe Ramey.
Chloe, I believe, started this inning, did she not?
She did.
Chloe 0 for 2. I'd love to see Chloe bust this game wide open right here. It's already pretty wide,
But a big base hit, though. Score 2 more. I agree.
Mike could win the ball game in this inning. Popped up to the right side and foul and out of play. Strike 1.
Down in the rock quarry.
I believe it is 8 runs after 6, 10 runs after 5, 12 runs after 4, 15 after 3. So if we can, a base hit could give us the win here. Little fly ball over the head of the second baseman, base hit. 1 run is in, 2 runs are going to score. Throw comes into the home plate, and 2 are in. 9-1. It's an 8-run lead for Cedartown.
Beautiful piece of hitting there by Chloe Ramey. Just dumped it over the second baseman Byers' head. Southeast got it in as quickly as they could, but the speed prevailed for the Lady Dogs. And you got runners at the corners, and it's Haven Barclay back up to the plate.
I would imagine Chloe might be running. And she is. Pitch is line foul down the left field line. Strike 1.
Over in the Lady Dogs bullpen over there.
You get Chloe in scoring position, a base hit's going to win you the ball game.
And Barclay could very easily provide that big base hit that you need.
Well, she tripled her last time up.
1 for 3 with a run scored.
No balls, 1 strike. See if Chloe's off to the races again. She does not go, and the pitch is high and away. 1 ball, 1 strike.
away from the Atlanta Braves getting underway against Cincinnati Reds.
1-1 pitch. Inside, runner takes off for second. No throw. They're going to just let her take it. 2 balls and a strike now, and the table is set for Haven Barclay. 2-1 the count with runners at second and third, 2 outs. And with 2 outs, these runners will be moving on contact. 2-1. Line drive, foul down the third base line again, 2-2. Well, she's trying to hit it the other way.
Yes, she is. She had the right idea.
Well, Emmeline waits at third base. Look out. Because that was heading your way.
Yeah, better keep your head on a swivel down there.
Chloe Ramey carries the winning run if we can bring her in here in this 5th inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 9-1 lead for Cedartown. A little soft nubber to the shortstop. They'll feed over to third. They have to tag her. The initial call was safe, and then they called her out.
The run did score first.
It did.
So we pick up the run there.
So it's going to be a 9-run lead. And I believe we still have to play 1 more half inning at least.
We're lining up. They're lining up. We're lining up. Ball game.
Okay.
Just called it.
So with the run score, now it's a 9-run game. I'm a little confused on the, I mean, the game has been called. It's over, but.
Your guess is a lot better than mine. I can go ahead and tell you that.
Yeah, so the final score is 10-1. Cedartown does win. So please excuse our confusion. We've only got 1 more home game. I do know that, and that's the one on October the 1st. Our next softball game will be Thursday when Cedartown goes to Woodland to take on the Lady Wildcats. Well, Cedartown wins in 5 innings, 10-1. A 7 spot comes across here in the bottom half of the 5th inning, and Cedartown with a 10-1 victory. Sam, how about wrapping it up for us?
Absolutely. Southeast would go 1 run on 4 hits and 2 errors. Cedartown 10 runs, 8 hits, no errors. That is a big key tonight. You saw that last night Cedartown with those big, I think there were 5 errors in last night's game that would come back to bite them. Tonight, a very clean ball game for the Lady Dogs. The bats would go to work extremely well. The change in the lineup, I think, would shake things up a little bit. Kind of a mental and a physical reset, I think, for a couple of the Lady Dogs tonight. That'll change things up and get them in the right mind frame moving into Thursday, and then, of course, like you said, a little bit of the week off. But a big win for the Lady Dogs tonight, 10-1, your final here from Cedartown High School. Lady Dogs back in action Thursday. Andrew Carter will have the call for you as the Lady Dogs will travel up to Bartow County to take on the Woodland Wildcats. Cedartown picks up their 16th win of the season, and unfortunately, Southeast still only 1 win on the season. For DJ Connor back at the station, my broadcast partner Andrew Carter, I'm Sam Branch saying, as always, until next time, after a Lady Dogs win here at home 10-1, good night, God bless, and as always, go Dogs.
W291 TS Cedartown. Your home for the Cedartown High School Bulldogs. AM 1340 and now 106.1 FM WGAA. The Big Double A.